and welcome to Cosmic Sisters Tarot. For today's session is about an important milestone. We're going to use for the significator cards 3 from my Dragon Oracle. Well, what do you know? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 readings. We have card 1, resistance. Card 2, fun. Card 3, clarity. And card 4, healing. I'm going to pick the witch rune for, oops, okay, we'll have that for card 1. Crescent moon. This is for our YouTube viewers. Pick a file, reading, an important milestone for you. Well, that's interesting. It's like a crossroads. The eye. One more please, for the healing. Oh, that's good. Cauldron. So there we have the 4 piles to pick from. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will leave a still image. Click the timestamp below to go straight to the image, or click the timestamp if you've chosen your card to go to your reading. And I'll see you there for your important milestone.
Earth which whispers moss and stone, roots run deep with a grounding tone, emerald eyes like forest pines, in shadows she's divine. Within a cloud speaks the truth, her voice is loud, bold and brave she will defend justice to the very end.
Hello, pile number 1, and you picked resistance and the crescent moon. Stand your ground, believe in your strength, yet beware the pitfalls of stubbornness, for flexibility can be the key that unlocks new possibilities. And with the crescent moon here, trust in your intuition and be open for new ideas. And it's also the sign for water, which is about solutions and secrets surfacing, and it's also about swift movement and listening to your dreams, that intuition. And I feel here about standing your ground, that your milestone is about finally standing your ground. But also, coupled with this, it's about patience and things surfacing eventually. But this milestone about standing your ground, it's not about the stubbornness side of it. It's about showing who's boss. So we're going to start with the tarot deck, the good tarot. And we're going to put that moon up there. So your milestone. I always feel like I want to put one behind, one below for certain readings. that, let's check. I think you can just see those cards there. Lean it on the unicorn. Actually, you can pull that one down a bit. So your milestone is not following the norm and not following everybody else and thinking that because they think it's the right thing to do, it is the right thing to do. And it's about really getting your own thoughts back and putting things into practice, what you believe, without following others. That's not to say with this moon here that there isn't people on your side, and there can be advice to be taken here, but at the end of the day it's making your own decisions, and this is the milestone here. It's basically putting your foot down. I think you've been remarkably easygoing. You've got fire above and below, and then you've got earth to your left and to your right, behind you and in front of you. And I feel that earthy you has been you've been very easygoing, and it hasn't got you very far. So now I think this fire is coming in above and below, where this passion and this boldness is coming through, and then comes this resistance. If you can see in the picture, the dragon's arms are folded. He's standing his ground. But it's also about being flexible, coming back to this crescent moon here and realizing some people's ideas or some people's way of thinking. You know, there's something to that, but taking from that and knowing that you're taking the right things from the right people, and taking that information, processing it, and then making your own decision from that. Feel things are going to surface that you wasn't sure about, and that you'll have some sort of clarity coming up. With these two fire, you've got the 7 and the 8, so they follow on. So here you just have like sheer determination and perseverance and just going for it. And then we have, with the 8 of fire, we have swift changes and transformation and things happening quite quickly when you've made up your mind and you've decided where you're going with all this. I see an abundance of wealth that behind you, in front of you. With the earth here, it's the pentacles. Obviously it's about being grounded, which in turn, combined with these two fires here, it's just gonna expand your horizons and your ideas, your way of thinking, and expand your material wealth, because the ace is the seed, it's the new beginning, it's having these new ideas that form and will progress. And let's see how they're going to progress by choosing some oracle cards. Oh, look at that. See, calmness, prosperity, protection, a time for generosity. We know that you are kind-hearted here with this earth connection, and we know that you have a passion for everything you do. And with that, and standing your ground, you have this now prosperity and a time when you can help others. Because I feel that you want to help others and sometimes you can't, but there is going to come a time, it's going to come very quickly. This milestone is coming very quickly, this movement here, and it's going to transform just everything, your ways and ideas, and physically into money making ideas and to security, with prosperity, and you will be able to look back and thank the people that helped you along the way. Let's go for a solitary witch. For pile 1. And sometimes she changes. Put that there. You know, we all do change, and we do change our ways. And we have to accept that sometimes we do leave things behind, and we leave ideas behind because we have new ideas and new ways of thinking. And it's okay if you believed in something before and your ideas or your views change about things. Just for instance, if you believed in a certain religion and you don't anymore, or vice versa. It's okay, and it's okay. It doesn't matter what other people say or think. And looking closely at how you see yourself rather than, you know, I just come back to this resistance and standing your ground and believing in your own strength. Here I feel that you need to see inside and forget the outside views of how people see you, and the changes that are happening and that are going to happen very soon or already are happening. And just feel comfortable with this new you and accept this new you. You know, we're all evolving. We're all, each and every individual, we're all changing our ideas and evolving with our minds and the way we think about things. And that's our spiritual progression that will bring you into this field of prosperity. It's like I feel a shift coming, an actual, you know, an energy shift coming with you here in pile number 1. And some real weird changes, just different kind of changes that you will feel within yourself. So just accept who you are, because this big milestone is going to change just your perception of everything, and it's going to raise your vibration and make you prosper and keep you protected, and you'll be able to give generously to the people that you love. And remember that there is a female energy here that's coming into this, that is supportive of you, and things will surface, and you are going through changes in your mind, in your spirituality. You're going through changes, and this shift is just going to make your material life a whole lot better. And I'm going to leave it at that, and please do listen to any of the others if you feel like it, and see you soon. Hello, pile number 2, and for your important milestone, you picked fun. In life's fast pace, taking time out becomes a playful pause, a sweet interlude to savour the melody of existence. I feel there hasn't been much of it lately because we have the crossroads here, this witch rune, which does mean, apart from being a crossroads, it's a lot about misunderstandings and misfortunes, and not coming to heads with loved ones, and not finding an answer or a way out. And I feel it's been a stressful time. So this important milestone of having a break is needed. I think you need here to let your hair down, to relax and get away from the stresses of life and this awkward situation, because that space brings time. And I feel that you should be actually taking time or spending time with your elders and your loved ones that are older than you and more knowledgeable than you, and having that old-fashioned type of fun, getting out a board game and playing, and just spending some old-fashioned playtime with your elders. And at the same time, talking out solutions, because these older people have a lot more knowledge about life. They literally do. And their advice is golden. When you have elderly people or people that are a lot older than you yourself, they've been there and done it. They've been in that place that you've been to, and they have the solutions. You just need to listen and open up and take that knowledge and then go back to your life. And then this important milestone is going to work through and be in your benefit. And we're going to pick some tarot, the good tarot. Pile number 2, your important milestone. So behind you, before you, beneath you, okay, and that one above you. Wow, we have the Magician, and above you the 5 of water. Let's put that over there. To the left we have the Ace of water and the 4 of air. Gosh, there is so much here about love with these 2 water cards here. The Ace, it's about unconditional love and just abundance, overflowing of love. It's just pure loving emotions here. This family bonding that is this is telling you this is your important milestone here, connecting with an elder or elders. And with a Magician, it's just a magical thing to do. It's a magical time, and everything I just said about your elders, that connection, the history that you know the older generation have, they just have a golden knowledge that people of today just don't have, and they want to share it with you. So please do go and have some fun with your elders and share your experiences and listen to what they have to say. I feel that with all this misunderstanding, I do feel there's family issues. This is about family issues for sure with this crossroad one here, and all about misunderstandings that have gone on. And now this milestone is getting over all this and clearing the air. You've got the 4 of air. It's clearing the air, and it's finding that stability again with the family and feeling comfortable with the family, but being comfortable with who you are. And this 5, it's about forgiveness. And again, the water is all about love and emotions, and I just feel an overwhelming amount of love here. And releasing grief and releasing stress, and being with this elderly person. I keep coming back to this, like with this fun card, I'm just getting this drawn towards an older person. that you're able to feel comfortable with, and then maybe even explode with all your emotions and just blurt it all out and let it all go and releasing. I'm going to pick a birdie card. The magpie. Good luck, communication, balance of light and dark. So here we go. Now, there's been all this negative emotion and this negativeness towards all these family issues. And this coming together and having fun, this important milestone, is about lightening your load and not taking life so seriously. And obviously with the magpie, it's about communication, what we've been saying about talking, but having fun, doing it in a light manner and away from what's been stressful and arguing, and just seeing things a bit lighter. And with this older person, it's just, it makes things more light-hearted, and they make things seem not as bad as they are. And this balance of light and dark, we do have light and dark within our family, and this love, that it is light and dark. It's not all fluffy bunnies and hearts and flowers. We do have issues and we have things to deal with, but I think the point is about coming away from the seriousness of what you think is serious. Isn't that bad actually? And just changing your perspective by talking and communicating and not raising voices. And the family, it just will be a magical time, and you have it in you to do this and forgive, not forget, but forgive. And then this milestone, you will just sail through this. I'm going to go now for my solitary witch, for you, pile number 2. I used to dilly-dally with them, but I'm not. Look at that, the gathering. Yep, sometimes you like your own, you like being yourself and with alone time, sorry. Sometimes you like that alone time. But here with the gathering, it's telling you, look, this is your milestone. Go and have fun. And this is about family fun, or about actual loved ones. Your elders don't have to be family, but it's someone that you can connect to and that you can talk to. And the gathering, I do feel after this milestone, you will all come together, and you will come to a point where you will comfortably get on with each other. Remember the balance of light and dark. It's not going to always be perfect, but there will be an understanding here, and it will be a pleasant time, and you can smile again with your family and close friends, loved ones, and enjoy time together. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and feel free to go and blah, 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 see any others or whatever. And I'm going to leave it at that. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and you picked clarity. In the stillness of dawn, clarity emerges like a crystal clear stream, illuminating the path ahead with unwavering certainty. And you also picked the witch rune for the eye. Now the eye is like the third eye. So I can see straight away here, your milestone is about clarity. It's about spiritual clarity and third eye awakening, and trusting what information you are receiving spiritually, if you want to say that word spiritually, cosmically. I like the word cosmic. Hence we're called Cosmic Sisters Tarot. That energy that comes from the cosmos. Trust that information that you're giving, and you will attract like-minded people. It's about being with people that are on your vibe. You know, your vibe or your tribe. Leaving behind the people that don't resonate with the way you feel and the way you think. It's about just being at one with the universe and magic, and it's just that bang, that clarity, that thing that comes, it just, everything becomes clear. And this milestone is, I feel it's going to be a wham bam moment. I feel it's going to happen like in a dream, and you're just going to, in your sleep, and you're just going to wake up for this awakening. I feel that it's going to be like a one-time thing, that once it happens, this milestone, there's no going back. It's like taking that, is it the red pill or the blue pill, and just seeing all, and you have this all-seeing eye, and feel differently about things and about people and just everything around you. Right, let's pick some tarot. I'm going to have one behind. One in front of you. One below you. And one above you. Wow, the Emperor. You're really taking charge of things. You're just really gonna soar. This is such a big milestone. You're really gonna come to an understanding. Basically, I mean, if you look at the dragon, he's just looking in the water, looking in the mirror, even using mirrors, because this is a magical thing, and it can be about looking at your own reflection and seeing things through this. I feel like how you were in recently with black and white and grey areas, this clarity is just going to go bang. There's not going to be any grey areas anymore. It's black and it's white. It really is. I see this with the black and the white horse on the chariot here. I'm being able to do things just instinctively, and just feeling and knowing which is the right thing to do, or the right decision to make. You already had it. It's already within you, but I feel your earth connection has been, you've been grounded, you've been too grounded, and I think slightly your feet need to come out of the ground and just be lifted a little bit. And the page of air here, there is a communication. You're going to be receiving messages. So this milestone, this is a spiritual thing. It's about opening the third eye and just opening it and being awake. It's an awakening going on here. And it's your journey, and people are actually gonna look up to you, because we've got the lion here, the Emperor. People are gonna look at you and just see how you've changed, and then you're gonna sort of like become the teacher without even knowing it. Not teaching, but people are gonna look up to you and you know, like the way you act and the way you do things. People are gonna now see these changes, this important milestone. People are going to follow you and follow your footsteps, and you are going to lead the way. I feel that in the past you've established with this earth and grounding, you're established what you needed to do in the physical world, and I feel now that the turn to the spiritual side, there's this force that's drawing you in, and it's your higher self. It's part of you that is part of the cosmos, that is pulling you, or pulling you up, really, pulling you up towards the cosmos now, because you've done the things that you needed to do, and now there's different things that you need to do. Let's pick a bird card for Oracle. The robin. Remind you of your passions and desires. Colours are bursting out to me of reds, those, winter colours, the rustic colours that I feel that you've been drawn to as the Ten of Earth here. You've been drawn to these rustic, earthy colours, but I feel that the change, the shift, is going towards the more vibrant versions. Like this rusty red of this robin is being changed to the more vibrant red. The earthy greens are becoming more emerald greens. I just feel like you're seeing colours more vibrantly. Just everything's changing around you, or you feel everything's you see, you're opening your eyes here. Remember this eye. Your eyes are opening to the world around you, and you're not just seeing the material side of life, you're seeing this other side coming through. Wow, this is an important milestone spiritually. One card, please. One card for pile number 3 for this spiritual awakening. Wow, ancestors and apples. So with your ancestors here, it's about honouring your ancestors and gaining knowledge from your past. With the clarity, finding out about your spiritual past through meditation, or through whichever way you do this awakening. It's getting in touch with your past, which helps you to understand your future path. Reminds you of your passions and desires, the robin here. Your passions and desires that you've carried through from past lives. It's obviously ancestors and your physical ancestors, and picking up on their magical past, your physical ancestors, your relatives that have passed on were magical too, and were awake, and I don't think you even knew. And I think there's going to be a connection with your crossed over relatives from long gone, and finding spirit guides within them. And they remind you of your passions and desires, and this important milestone is going to bring forward your passions and desires that you've forgotten through your ancestors and through your own past lives. Oh, I had a bit of a disaster there with one of my puppies, and I can't remember where I was. It was the page of air. So with the page of air, there's a new curiosity. The page is also about messages and communication with the air. This is messages from your higher self, like I said before. And it's just finding just new exciting things. I just think this milestone is just going to open you up to just the wonders of the unseen, and I'm just going to leave it at that, because wow, it's going to be exciting times. Hello, pile number 4, and you picked healing. Embrace your wounds from the past, then let them go. Like autumn leaves releasing their hold, allowing space for new growth to flourish. The purple here is the crystal amethyst, which is a lovely healing stone, and you picked the cauldron, which is in all it's an actual cooking pot, and it's about home, and it's about as well magical spells and conjuring up magical potions and having the power to manifest them. But it's also, when you're looking at healing, you're looking at home cooking, you're looking at healing through doing things with a cauldron or a cooking pot. If you don't have a cauldron, you can use any pot, and doing spiritual stuff. This is about healing in general, healing your wounds from the past and letting them go, and with this, healing your body and your mind through good food and through feeling at home, and also those magical potions that you can do, which is again about natural healing. We're going to pick some cards. So your milestone is about embracing the wounds from the past and letting them go. Remember, your spiritual wounds, your emotional wounds, they manifest into physical illness. So this healing needs to come through with this cauldron, and healing around your home through looking after yourself, through food, through the fires, the earth, the home fires, and being comfortable in your own home. Behind you is the messenger of water. In front of you is the moon. Beneath you is the two of water. There's a lot of emotions that need to be let go of. You've got a 2 above you and a 2 below. So you've got the 2 of air and the 2 of water. And the messenger of water. There's definitely, with this milestone, I feel it's about 2 people because of the 2. I feel it's about a partnership or a friendship. It's about you and someone else, and this is I feel the part that needs to be healed. And I feel that there's been messages with this in the past, and it's been an emotional. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Emotional roller coaster. And I feel that with this milestone, you're going to reconnect, things are going to surface, and once they surface, they clear, and then obviously you do have these wounds from the past and you need to let them go, but they will surface for you to let them go, and then you can just let them go, like it says, like the autumn leaves releasing, falling off the trees, and then allowing that space. I feel that you need space to heal. I feel that with this cooking pot, although you have the 2 above and 2 below, I feel that the healing time needs to be a personal time. I do feel it's a magical, I have to say, it is a kind of a love connection. If it's not a new romance, it's there's somebody that has secretly liked you a lot. If it's a friendship, it's a very deep friendship. It's a very, look at the goldfish here, the 2 of water, the 2 of cups in itself. It's like meeting your soulmate, and I think that by healing, there is a new wave of love coming into your life. I feel that you've had to let go of a past relationship, and that a future relationship is this milestone, this healing comes a new relationship that is so perfect that you'll look back and you won't even think about what's happened in the past. It won't be wounds anymore, it'll just be lessons learned, because things come to the surface that you then start thinking, what the hell? And the Two of Water is just meeting someone that's totally on your level, and it's beneath you. You're on top of it, but it's behind you. And it's like they've always been there, but you haven't seen it, because I feel that you've been obsessed or just concentrating on the wrong energy, and you need to shift your energy. And this milestone is going to happen when you start healing yourself and start thinking about the self, and leaving these two twos here, leaving them alone for just a while to find yourself again, this cauldron, and just find where you belong, at home, where you feel comfortable, and being able to let go of old wounds so that you can move forward and see what's in front of you, which is this lovely energy. You've got this moon energy here, this intuition, and things will become clearer, and then you will see what's going on, and that, you know what, this someone that's always liked you, that's always been in the background, is your perfect soulmate, and you've just not seen it. There's been a heavy head, heavy emotions weighing you down. You need to lighten that load now and let them go, because you need to see what's ahead of you, and this is your milestone. Right, let's pick an oracle from the bird deck. Pile number 4. Did I say that? Pile number 4. I can't even remember if I said pile number 4. Canary. Good luck, happiness. This is what you want. You want to be happy. Prosperity, nurture creativity, be open to communication from our realm or the next. I believe this is more our realm with this canary, this connection, the Two of Air. I feel that you will see the light from this past person, I'm going to say. The more that these people say something, the more that it comes to light, that things surface and you feel that it's not right. And then the more that this somebody else will start, there's a shift in this milestone where you will start feeling happy again. You will start drawing in prosperity and abundance and nurturing your own creativity again, and start being you again within your healing, and be open to communicating with this person who are just like a very quiet flower in the background, and they're really going to push forward when they know that you're ready. The last card for pile number 4. The company of trees. So here she's just sitting with nature and a cat, and looking at the full moon and looking at the trees, and just healing herself through being around nature, and the healing that you need with this cauldron. It's about looking after yourself and your body. Look after your body, which will in turn look after your mind. I feel you need to come down and chillax and just be at one with yourself, and just take some alone time for this healing. I feel that there needs to be just you here healing, away from all this chit chat and all the I just feel like there's negative talk still from past relationships or about past relationships that need to be washed away now, so that this wonderful soulmate that's going to come into your life needs to come as soon as possible. With this Two of Water, the Two of Cups, this is your soulmate, and this milestone will bring you towards your soulmate when you let go of the negativeness of this past relationship. You find solace in being with yourself here, company of trees, or just being around nature and just enjoying your own company, or with your pets or with animals, just away from human beings, taking a break from humanity and just connecting with nature. And this person is so like you, they are your soulmate. They will see and understand how you feel and how you see the world, and you will just connect when you let go. And this person will bring you a deep sense of peace and belonging, which is what what everybody craves for. And this is just such a lovely relationship. And as the canary says, good luck. Enjoy your important milestone for healing and finding your perfect soulmate, whether it be friendship or love. And I hope to see you soon.